Hello, everyone. This is Mackenzie Allen Phillips. He lives in a small town in Joseph, Oregon, in which he lives with his wife and two kids. Mackenzie's family struggles to deal with the death of his youngest daughter that occurred 3 years ago. Fast forward to present day, where Mackenzie receives a letter asking him to return back to the place of where his daughter's last remains were found, the shack. With this in mind, Mac then decides that he will make his way back in order to find out more about the letter, which was addressed by Papa. Mac makes the 1 hour journey back to the shack on a cold, wintry day. When he arrives at the shack, he enters the abandoned building and, with frustration, breaks apart everything in his sight. He eventually calms down and falls asleep on the floor. When he awakes, he notices that the shack is no longer abandoned and that the season has changed to summer with beautiful blooming flowers and vibrant sun rays. As Mac begins to look around his new surroundings, he's soon greeted by the Holy Trinity. He first meets Eloisa, who is Papa, commonly referred to as God, who appears as an African American woman. Then he meets Sarah Yu, who represents the Holy Spirit and appears as a small, petite Asian woman. And finally, he meets Jesus, who appears as a strong Middle Eastern man. From that point on, Mac faces many different tests of his faith to see how much he is able to trust in the Holy Trinity. In addition, he is able to learn more about the disappearance of his daughter. Towards the end of his spiritual renewal, his final task in his spiritual journey was to be able to forgive his daughter's killer. Mac comes to the decision to forgive the killer for what he has done. By doing so, Papa now rewards Mac with the location to where Missy's body is located. As a result, Mac was able to finally have a burial for his daughter, in which the Holy Trinity helps him to do. After Mac has spiritually been enlightened, it was time for him to return back to his regular life. Once he's back to his reality, he learns that he's been in a coma for the entire weekend due to a car crash, which was the span of his entire time with the Holy Trinity. However, the location that Papa had led him to during his time with the Trinity was the actual location of where his daughter's body was found, along with other girls that have been abducted by the same man. In the end, Mac was able to return to his family and heal any grievances that they might have had been dealing with in regards to their loss of a daughter and sister.